Let's kick off episode 28 of Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall. My name is Brownie. Thanks for checking us out. Wall of Sound AU on social media is where you can find us. Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And also the website wallofsoundau.com. We'll keep you up to date with the latest music news, reviews, interviews, opinion pieces and the likes. And on this episode, I've got Scott Russo from Unwritten joining me. The band are returning to Australia for the 20th anniversary of their Black album, Feeling Old Yet. Gonna have a chat to Scott about two songs in particular, one of which about his daughter and how the band would not be where they are today if they didn't include that on the album. Plus, they've also toured with Blink-182 over the years, many times, and I'm going to get his opinion on Tom DeLonge leaving the band to go chase aliens and what he thinks about that. Plus, Two Songs That Changed Me is back this week. This is a segment that allows you to take over the podcast and get two of your favourite songs on. Carl from Melbourne's taking over this week. He's two songs later on, but let's kick it off right now with these guys. Jimmy Eat World, Bleed American, on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Hey, it's Nick from Tired Lion here. You're listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall with Brownie.
Said when I was drunk, didn't mean to call you that. I can't remember what was said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why. My car's in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through the window last night and you're gone. It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. The smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why. My car's in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through the window last night and you're gone. Please tell me why. My car's in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. I came in through the window last night. It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that.
Lit, my own worst enemy on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall. You might remember last year they were supposed to come to Australia on the Sing It Loud tour alongside Alien Ant Farm, CKY and Waiters. That tour got cancelled and we haven't heard whether the band are going to be making plans to come back down under again soon. We'll keep you posted on that at wallofsoundau.com. Talking about cancellations, a big one got announced this week with Once Human cancelling their upcoming 12-date tour. This is due to ongoing fraudulent issues involving former Stag manager Scott McKenzie, who allegedly still owes bands a shitload of money for playing at their venue, including the Dillinger Escape Plan on their most recent farewell tour. It's also been reported that the upcoming Pain tour might be in jeopardy as well too. If they can't find another promoter to jump on it, the tour is going to be cancelled. You can read all the details about that online at wallofsoundau.com. Just click on the news page, and then while you're there, go check out the touring page to see who's coming to Australia. One band in particular we can't wait to see is Story of the Year. They just put out their new album Wolves back in December. We've reviewed it as well, you can check that out on the website. But let's get a flashback on from the guys to get us ready. This is Take Me Back on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Do you still remember back when the days were longer? Dreams were bigger than the weight of the world had not yet landed on the shoulders of a man. I thought the time stood still, kept us protected. They never told me this would end up, that the leaves would fall again.
Wall of sound up against the wall.
Game on, there's something in the back room. Hope it's not the creatures from above. You used to read me stories as if my dreams were boring. We all know conspiracies are dumb. What if people knew that these were real? I leave my closet door open all night. I know the CIA would say what you hear is all hearsay. Wish someone would tell me what was right. All night long, and there's something very wrong, and I know it must be late. Been gone since yesterday. I'm not like you guys. I'm not like you. I am still a skeptic, yes, you know me. Been best friends and will be till we die. I got an injection of fear from the abduction. My best friend thinks I'm just telling lies. Alright, all night long, and there's something very wrong, and I know it must be late. Been gone since yesterday. I'm not like you guys. I'm not like you. Dark and scary, ordinary explanation, information. Nice to know ya, paranoia. Where's my mother, father, father? All night long, and there's something very wrong, and I know it must be late. Been gone since yesterday. I'm not like you guys. Dramatistic lies.
Yo, what up? It's Dre now from Hellions.
And this is Wall of Sound up against the wall.
It all sounded so slow, it's no lie. I feel the twilight of my prime, because right now it feels so much like it's gonna be the end of my little life. I wanna train the marathon, make all points to be really nice and late, but for now I gotta go. No longer this slow. It's nice to know. What are we wanna live on celebrating? We're not so right for breathing cosmic debris. Oh, we can't see. I want the attention is high as me. That's just my kill.
Never seen a vision like the young lovelies, and I'm never gonna feign admission, cause it doesn't interest me. I know there's much more left in this sort of time that we all suffer a dirty mess, but I just can't see what's happening to me.
Because I'm never gonna see what I'm missing with eyes on my feet. And I'm never gonna call this a living when it's so rodent and happy. How can I say I'm made a change when I'm getting further every day? I'm not one for this world. It's nice to know. What are we wanna live on celebrating? We're not so right for breathing cosmic debris. Oh, we can't see. I want the attention is high as me. One day you're here, the next day you're gone. The only purpose I feel remains in song. If any road is not dirty as we're not, maybe I still have time for mine.
What forward will find notice for peace. I know this is the only way it should be. Oh, I'll be dead before I know I'm dying, but it doesn't feel like much to me. So I have at the sun. It's taken years, but I feel that I'm done. Taking posies at my pockets. We can all fall down, we can stop it. There's no place for me in my $10 words. And all the little minutes is loud because it's sixes and sevens. Can we create heaven? So all we wanna live on celebrating. We're not so right for breathing cosmic debris. No, we can't see. Our attention is hiding speed. So all we wanna live on celebrating. We're not so right for breathing cosmic debris. No, we can't see. Our attention is hiding speed. I just wanna kill. I'm not a spirited vision like those young lovelies, and I'm never gonna fade in admission, cause it doesn't interest me. I know there's much more left of this subject that we all suffer at the BS, but I just can't see what's happening to me.
The brand new single for Hellions, it's called X Moi on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. They debuted that at Unify earlier on this year in one of the most explosive sets of the whole entire weekend. And when we caught up with the band backstage, the boys were stoked about the album being done, but they couldn't reveal any more details.
It's fully done! It's finished. We're just waiting.
This is the right time, that kind of situation.
Yeah.
They have announced a hometown show, however. All those details at wallofsoundau.com. New music also came out today from A Perfect Circle. It's called Talk Talk.
Talk like Jesus, talk like Jesus, talk, 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 get the fuck out of my way.
That's from their forthcoming album Eat the Elephant, which is out April 20. And Light the Torch also put out a new song this week. They're the band formerly known as Devil You Know, fronted by ex-Killswitch Engage frontman Howard Jones. All those new songs can be found online at wallofsoundau.com. Just jump online and go check it out. But we can't wait for this band to make their return to Australia this Friday. They're doing an East Coast tour with Echo Vandal. It's Incubus on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Meet me in outer space. We could spend the night, watch the earth come up. I've grown tired of that place. Won't you come with me? We could start.
Make me feel
Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall with Brownie.
Never do we stress if we know the watching. Days are in effect and we're gonna cut this. Walked into my boy, never had a plan. Shit, what we do best, that's how we scan shit. With a 2AD crew, what we get into, there's only never lead to win from. It's just a test of the rest of the match. If we was on the bang along to it out of the left, we're gonna take what we don't deserve, we're gonna hate. The fact that we're rocking and we make another record if we're not number one. We're gonna take what we don't deserve, we're gonna hate. The fact that we're rocking and we wanna be the best, something they can never hope to understand. We're gonna take what we don't deserve, we're gonna hate. The fact that we're rocking and we wanna be the best, something they can never hope to understand. See you lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. See I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. It's like a TV show, here we go, kicking around the sound until the death, 'cause we sing on the same road. And we do all the fake bullshit, while they're making hits like we're taking shits, and I'm sick of it. Split it in and I don't give a shit what the kids think, 'cause I can tell the difference between Linkin Park and NSYNC. I don't think it's much shit from the biggest call, drink it, open up your eyes to the cook and hang it up. And I'm motivated, but something I don't understand. I'm the man, got it by the hand of the boss, and Jedi monsters on the same plan, making no sense like the wingman. Underground battles like Vietnam. Cut so flashy, fuck it, you can't hit it twice, press the left, and you kick back track list. It's running number one from the baddest back. We're gonna take. We're gonna take what we don't deserve, we're gonna hate. The fact that we're rocking and we make another record if we're not number one. We're gonna take what we don't deserve, we're gonna hate. The fact that we're rocking and we wanna be the best, something they can never hope to understand. See I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey. You see I'm lazy, I like to get funky, I like to let it flow and swing like a monkey.
Hello, mates. This is Lindsay Frenzel from Frenzel Rom, and you are listening to Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Well, I have 1,000 ways to get through 100 days, and not one of them is good, that's what I've done. I'm baking in the dark, drinking whiskey in the park, underneath the blazing unrelenting sun. But when my baby smiles at me, I go to rehab. When my baby smiles at me, I go to rehab. I'm always in the race to be first out of my face. Change I know I should, I know I must. But I couldn't care less when I regained consciousness, and I'm standing up right naked on the bus. But when my baby smiles at me, I go to rehab. When my baby smiles at me, I go to rehab. But when my baby smiles at me, I go to rehab. When my baby smiles at me, I go to rehab again.
You're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
The frequent parties and constant music playing until all hours as the neighbors all complaining. But I'm not like them, I'm trying to fit in this world when the family families are sleeping. I know what they've been saying. Just turn it up and go to bed. I know it's raining and don't smoke inside the house. We can still hear your loud music. And they got the Popo number and they're not afraid to use it. I'm disturbing the peace for the lovely families who would like to remind me that they're better than me. I'm disturbing the peace for the lovely families who would like to remind me that they're better than me.
One of Brizzy's best upcoming punk rock bands, Flange Your Pennies on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. Go check them out if you haven't done so yet.
Hey, what's up? This is Scott from Unwritten Law, and this is Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
We cannot wait to see Unwritten Law bringing the 20th anniversary of the Black Album to Australia. Tour kicks off Feb 9, and Scott from the band joining me now. Mate, how the fuck are you?
I'm really good, man. How are you doing?
Very good, and pretty stoked to actually be chatting with you now. Before we get into the tour and everything else from the past, I want to know, where the fuck is your new music?
I mean, it's funny you say that because I'm actually sitting in front of my computer right now. We're in pre-production. We have about 7 songs done. I want to do an EP. Chris wants to do a full record. I'm lazy. I think he's going to win. We're having a full record. We should have it out by your winter.
Now, we just had Body Jar here in Australia put out an EP when they went on tour with Les and Jake. How is it different writing music nowadays compared to, you know, back in the heyday of, let's even say 20 years ago with the Black Album, that era?
I guess in those days it'd be a lot of like, let's get to the rehearsal space and make music and so forth. And now it's a lot of like, I'll write a song and I'll record it and give it to the boys. We'll learn it, then we'll go rehash it as a band together. And Chris will do the same thing. He'll write a song and send it to us. We'll learn it and hash out as a band all together. It's the future, man. So it's more like a postal service kind of thing. It's like we'll make songs and send them and do our bits on them and send them back.
Is it harder to get everyone together in the studio in this day and age, with everyone grown up with families and things like that?
Absolutely. Everyone's older. Chris and Johnny both have all alternate jobs and families. And, and living in different parts of, the city, it is really hard to get everyone together. It's definitely like a premeditated thing that everyone knows they can't fuck up. They have to be there, so...
And you guys obviously getting back together again to play these songs from the Black Album again. One song in particular I want to talk about is Cailin. Now, 20 years ago you wrote this, your daughter was quite young, now she's old. What's her take on the song, knowing where it came from and, how old she is now?
I don't think that she has a different take on it now. It's literally been with her whole entire lifetime. And I remember, waking up in the morning, before she was even going to preschool, and she's 4, and it was on MTV, and she'd be like, "Daddy, Daddy," and be pointing at it and be pointing at herself, And so that's all she's really known. You know, she comes to the shows, and when they're local to her, she's in Los Angeles and London now. And, you know, when I sing the song, she'll come out and I'll kind of serenade her. You know, it is a very special moment that we've been able to share basically her whole entire life. So it is one of my favorite songs that I've personally created.
It's an incredible story to see. I mean, like, because we see the video clips all those years ago, she's on stage with you. The fact that that is still happening now and she hasn't turned around and said, "Oh, Dad, you're embarrassing me, fuck off," is just one of those heartfelt moments, I guess, has stuck with us as fans and yourself writing it.
Yeah, you know, like if I was embarrassing, she would definitely let me know. She wouldn't come out, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, I'm not embarrassing and I continue to make her proud.
You can get your kids all the toys in the world, but that's literally the gift that keeps on giving. It's been around since, you know, before she could even think about what was going on in life, and the fact it's still here now, that's special, man. Well done.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah. I remember recording the Black record, and I had written a song literally on my guitar, my acoustic guitar, for a kid, just to sing to her. And my A&R, when we were in the studio, you know, we tracked most of the record. He's like, you know, you got any songs? And I played him a couple of the songs. I'm like, well, yeah, got anything else? I'm like, yeah, I got the song I wrote for my daughter. I played it for him. He's like, dude, that song's going on the record. I'm like, man, no, it's not. Like, you know, we're a rock band. This is a pop love song. This is not going on the record. He's like, dude, that is going on the record. And, you know, thank God it did, because if it wouldn't have, that was our first top 20 single here in the United States. And if I would have had Cailin, I wouldn't have written that song. If I wouldn't have written that song, it wouldn't have made the Black record. If it wouldn't have made the Black record, you know, the Interscope would have dropped us because, you know, California Sky and Teenage Suicide didn't crack. I think they did crack the top 40, but nothing really got that high. And Cailin did it to put us on the map, and so, you know, everything happens for a reason. Definitely a surprise, so it's all. But she's, you know, she's in the mix now herself, so she knows what it's all about. You know, she's kind of left modeling to the side, and she's started a music career, and her first EP is out February 1st called Comfort Food. And it's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie on that.
Alright, so it's good to see that the music industry has gone through your blood into hers as well. Have you offered her advice or anything like that, being the fatherly advice or being someone who's been in the music industry and been through all that bullshit?
Yeah, what are you doing quitting modeling to get into music? And she is like, Daddy, like, I want to be in the family. Word for word is I want to be in the family business. And I literally cheered up both with fear and happiness. And I'm just like, okay, you know, if this is what you want to do, then I support you. And thankfully, she's not, I mean, she doesn't embarrass me, you know, like her shit is really dope. Like, original, it has bangs, it's fresh, and I'm really proud. I mean, I can't wait for it to come out. I have the EP, the first EP. They're doing 2 EPs before the first one drops February 1st. And, you know, I think it's gonna do some damage.
All right, well, we look forward to hearing that as well. To wrap up this chat on your daughter, let's get on that song right now on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
Well, it seemed like yesterday when the world was looking dark, it felt so cold and grey. And why the hell am I even here? What's the purpose? All I feel is guilt and hate and fear. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, till that day you came along, my heart was empty like the soul was missing from a song. And I thought I'd loved a few. Yeah, no one ever made me feel the way that you do. And hey, little girl, look what you do. Oh, I love you. Hey, little girl, oh, I love you. Well, I know I'm not always right, and girl, it breaks my heart when I don't have to see you cry. So many things I wanna say. Yeah, now I know that you're the reason that I'm here today. And whenever you're here, just stay near. We'll be alright, yeah, alright. And hey, little girl, look what you do. Oh, I love you. Hey, little girl, look what you do.
Cailin, Unwritten Law and Wall of Sound up against the wall. They're touring Australia very soon. Scott Russo from the band joining me now. Mate, on the Black Album, you also did a song with Brendan Boyd. Incubus obviously still doing the rounds right now. Do you get out and see as many bands as you would have seen, 10 years ago, that kind of thing?
I don't go to many concerts unless I love the band. My favorite bands right now, my favorite band right now is a band called The Growlers, and I love the Antwords, but I don't go to many concerts unless it's either a friend's band that I have to go see or a band that I absolutely can't live without seeing. It's just music it's like going to work.
It's weird to see, like, years ago, because here in Australia, like, rock and punk rock music was big back in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s. Then all of a sudden there's this big wave of pop music that came through, and, like, the industry is flooded now with pop punk bands and pop bands and things like that. How do you feel about the current state of, pop punk music compared to, heavy rock back in the day?
I mean, honestly, I really don't care. I think that it's great for anyone who has success, and I'm happy for them for that. But as far as the current state of a genre of music, and it's really not my place to judge what that is and what someone else's place is. I do know that for bands that did come out in the late 90s and early 2000s, that it's possible for us, and I think this is really interesting, it's possible for us to still, 20 years later, go and tour the world, and we still have fans that have been with us for 20 years, whereas a band that might have come out, in the late 2000s, they had their marginal success, but it dies off, and then they can't, they don't have the longevity that the bands of our generation did. That's pretty trippy, and I think it's going to take another huge movement in rock to make that happen, whether it be grunge, punk, or whatever the next big one will be. So that's an actual movement. When the next big thing comes and it's real, there'll be no denying it. There'll be no kind of being able to wipe it under the rug. And so we're just kind of waiting for that, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that music is in a stagnant place, but it's like, who's going to break the mold? And that's really interesting to me, and that's the great thing about music. You just don't know. You can't plan for these things. When Kurt Cobain was writing Evermind or Bleach, he didn't know that he was going to change the face of music. You know what I'm saying? And then you have, when Green Day was writing, 1039 and Kerplunk, they didn't think that they were going to change the grunge scene. And so you just didn't know that. And, obviously then you have, the Blink, and you have, which is now probably the biggest rock bands, one of the biggest rock bands for sure in the world. And so it's like, you just can't plan things. You can't plan for writing hits. You can't plan for what's going to be next. You just got to be true to your music, I believe, and do what comes from your soul and your heart. And if you have, if you got any good songs in you, it's going to happen.
All right, well, let's take a look at yourself, get back on track again. For you, when you play, when you're on stage, before you were saying that when you go to a show, it feels like you're going to work. But for you, when you're on stage playing a song, what's a song for you that doesn't feel like you're working? You just love getting up there and playing it?
Quite honestly, I love playing music, so it's like I'm sure there's songs that I like playing more in some sets, and those very songs in a different set could be songs that I like playing less. I truly do enjoy playing music for people and watching their reactions and getting their reactions and feeling their energy. So I can't really say there's one song that I love more. At some point, the set might be dying, and we'll throw in a celebration song, and the place just explodes. That's a good moment.
All right, well, I want to jump in here and say a song that you definitely will and definitely need to play is California Sky, and we're going to get that on right now on Wall of Sound up against the wall.
Dreams we had since we were children are real.
California Sky by Unwritten Law and Wall of Sound up against the wall. Their touring kicks off February 9. Get your tickets from davidroywilliams.com. Scott from the band, mate, California Sky had a very big alien UFO type theme in the video clips. What's your take on Tom DeLonge leaving Blink and becoming an alien hunter? I'm all for it. I love the guy and I believe he's going to uncover some truth, but would love to get your opinion on it.
I mean, honestly, dude, I think there's a lot of things at play. Quite honestly, I think that he will be instrumental in getting the truth out there. Which, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, that we're not. It'd be hard to swallow that we're the only, emotional thinking organism in the universe. You know what I'm saying? It's mathematically, it's virtually impossible. So I think it'd be instrumental in that. But also, I think that he needed to take time to do what he's passionate about, which is that. But he's also passionate about Blink, so I think that he had to Matt Skiba to come back or to go take his place for a while. And I think that we will see Tom with Blink in the probably near future. I'm guessing that he will be back before they won't do another record. I'm guessing, not saying, that Matt Skiba was a one-off and Tom will be back in the band.
Look, I wholeheartedly agree. He's a very talented man and he has a mind which moves a million miles an hour. So he can't, from my perspective, can't sit and do the same thing over and over again. This is a big deal. This is definitely something that's going to put his name out there for something more than just being the guitarist of a pop-punk band. And yeah, like you're saying, I guarantee he'll be back in Blink at some point in the future, but this is just something he has to get out there and go and do.
Absolutely, and you kind of nailed it right there, and that's what I believe is that he became one of the biggest rock stars on the planet. He's done that. And I think in his mind and everything else, like, that is dope and that's great, and I'm so thankful for that. But he wants to do something that's going to even stand the test of time even further. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what he's on the quest for, and I think, he might just pull it off. He's that guy. He's quite an amazing and original singer and guitar player, and I think that, he's going to do things on his terms, and I think that, everything moves, in his world according to him, and I admire that.
Well, it's a good thing you're returning to Australia. The tour kicks off this time around in Melbourne, Feb 9. Get your tickets right now from davidroywilliams.com. Scott, thank you so much for the chat, man.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much for having me. Look forward to coming down.
Just gets rearranged when you come around. So now what's your story? Well, you were never there for me, so I'm going out to sea. 'Cause I can see that it's association with the past. So think about it, it's like a tide that did not last. Don't move so fast, don't run, 'cause you might find out I'm the one.
It's just been rearranged, so stay down. Just stay down. Association with the past. So think about it. It's like a dotted dead last. Don't move so fast. And don't run, 'cause you might find out I'm the one. And I still feel lonesome. Well, I'm still lonesome.
You're listening to Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall.
I'm seeing this girl and she just might be out of her mind. Well, she's got baggage and it's all the emotional kind. She talks about closure in that validation bit. I don't mean to be insensitive, but I really hate that shit. And I said, yeah. Oh man, she's got issues and I'm gonna pay. Yeah. She thinks she's the victim. No, I know she'll feel abandoned if I don't stay up for late. And I know she's afraid to commit, but it's only a second date. And I say, yeah. Oh man, she's got issues and I'm gonna pay. Yeah. She says she's the victim, but she takes it all out on me. I don't know why you messed up. I don't know why your whole life is a chore. Just do me a favor and check your baggage at the door. Now she talks about her ex non-stop, but I don't mind. But when she calls out his name in bed, that's where I draw the line. You told me 100 times how your father left and he's gone. But I wish you wouldn't call me daddy when we're getting it on. And I said, yeah. Oh man, she's got issues and I'm gonna pay. Yeah. She's playing the victim and taking it all out on me. My God, she's got issues and I'm gonna pay. Gonna pay. If you think I'm controlling, then why do you follow me around? If you're not gonna pay then why do you let others drag you down? I don't know why you messed up. I don't know why your whole life is a chore. Just do me a favor and check your baggage at the door.
Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall with Brownie.
I've been rotting in my bed for 6 whole months. I'm out of touch and out of luck, but everything's been changing since you lift me up. You lift me up. myself. I don't want anyone else. There's like a pains in the back of my neck from the anxiety I build up in my head. But it all fades when you're around. And I can never feel a little distressed, cause I fixate myself on every single word she says. I'm always filled with such self-doubt. I get pains in the back of my neck with the anxiety I build up in my head. But it all fades when you're around. I can never feel a little distressed, cause I fixate myself on every single word she says. I'm always filled with such self-doubt. She said we can make this last. She said we can make this last. She said.
The latest single for Melbourne stuck out. It's called Self-Made on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. And the big news from the past week is they got signed to Grayscale Records. They're going to be on the roster alongside bands like Alpha Wolf, Bellhaven and Deadlights. They've got a new EP coming out called You Won't Come Home on Feb 9, and it's definitely going to put them in the spotlight for a band to watch here in Australia. All the best to Josh, Ash and the team at Grayscale Records, and great score on those guys. And not too long ago, I launched a segment called 2 Songs That Changed Me. This is your chance to take over the podcast and get 2 songs on that change your life, or maybe just 2 songs you love and you want more people to hear. You can send them in to us via social media. Wall of Sound AU across the board is where you'll find us, but most importantly, facebook.com/Wall of Sound AU. This week we got a punk rock enthusiast taking over.
Hey guys, Carl from Melbourne here. These are the 2 songs that changed me. My first song is New Noise by Refused. After growing up in the new metal era of Korn and Limp Bizkit, this is the first real track that really got me into punk. It's still an absolute killer song after 20 years. Here it is on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. Hey guys, it's Carl again. The second track that changed me is Swing Life Away by Rise Against. My first tattoo was Swing Life Away lyrics, and it's since been used at all my mates' weddings and become a massive emotional sentiment for me. Enjoy it now on Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
Am I loud and clear, or am I breaking up? Am I still your charm, or am I just bad luck? Are we getting closer, or are we just getting more lost? I'll show you mine if you show me yours first. Let's compare scars, I'll tell you whose is worse. Let's unwrite these pages and replace them with our own words. We live on front porches and swing life away. We get by just fine here on minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll slave till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand. Been here so long, think that it's time to move. The winter's so cold, summer's over too soon. So let's pack our bags and settle down where palm trees grow. I've got some friends, some that I hardly know, but we've had some times I wouldn't trade for the world. We chase these days down with talks of the places that we will go. We live on front porches and swing life away. We get by just fine here on minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll slave till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand. Swing life away. Swing life away. Swing life away. Swing life away.
Hey, it's Joel from the Amity Affliction, and this is Wall of Sound Up Against the Wall.
I'll just end the same game. Can't keep my heart from beating. Can't keep my throat from
Amity Affliction on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall, and that song was one of the best songs that drummer Ryan Burt ever was a part of, and sadly he's no longer going to be in the Amity Affliction moving forward. The band have literally just put out a statement on their Facebook page announcing the departure of Ryan Burt. Over the past couple of years he's been fighting his own demons with his own mental well-being, hence why he hasn't been seen on international tours with the band, and most recently their performance at the Unify Festival. The band issued a statement thanking Ryan for his time in the band over the past 9 years, and they're going to work with him to make sure he gets the help that he needs. You can read the full statement online right now at wallofsoundau.com. A shame to see him go. We've loved watching this guy develop his craft from where he was all those years ago to where he is now. Wishing him all the best, a speedy recovery, and nothing but great things for the future. But that's it for this week on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. Thank you so much for checking this out. Don't forget to share this podcast around, give it a like, subscribe to it, tell your friends about it, whatever it might be. Next week on the show, very stoked to reveal Tom Morello, yes, guitarist for Rage Against the Machine, Audio Slave, The Night Watch Men. He also did some work with Bruce Springsteen too. He's coming down under for the Download Festival with his new band Prophets of Rage. So we're going to talk all about that, taking on Trump supporters and get down and dirty with the man and legend. That's next week, but to get you ready for it, I'll leave you with this Rage Against the Machine classic. It's Guerrilla Radio on Wall of Sound, Up Against the Wall. My name is Brownie. I'll catch you next week.
Sometime. What better place than here? What better time than now?